dope ass episode, brother, man. That shit was dope, man. Y'all, it's dropping this week, yo. The McDuff Show. What's up, everybody? It's here, McDuff, and welcome back to the motherfucking McDuff Show.
Yo.
Let's go ahead and clap it up, yo. We got everybody in this.
The McDuff Show now.
Hey, yo, it's the motherfucking McDuff Show, and we back. And, you know, I got a couple guests with me. You feel me? You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. I know these some familiar faces to the people out here. So, you know, this is gonna be real interesting today. I've been waiting to do this one, yo. Okay. To my right, I got my man's
Tanner B, what it do, y'all?
Yes, Ooh.
Oh. You know what it do.
Okay.
I know what it do.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what it do?
Oh no, he knows what it does. He's the main guy. And then my name is Matreon.
I'm Johnny.
People call me Martian, Marshall.
Martian.
All that.
Yes, Sirski, what's up, y'all?
What's good?
Oh man, it's good to
be
here,
finally,
man.
It's crazy because I've been trying to. You guys don't know how hard it is to get these motherfuckers into one room. You feel me? And so I'm just happy we did this last minute. I'm just happy you guys are here.
Hell yeah.
Happy to be here.
You guys, we go way back, y'all. But before we get into that, let me make sure everybody watching right now, click the link and subscribe to at CM McDuff on YouTube, at CM McDuff on Instagram. Stay up to date with everything, no pressure, everything in the city. I put everyone's information in the description, so you guys make sure you guys follow these guys too. Their names are gonna be right here. I'm gonna put them right under each other. You feel me? So you guys make sure you guys follow and make sure you guys get the notification. Make sure your notifications on, so every time we drop, it hits your phone. You feel me? You gotta stay up to date because you never know when we drop in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what's up, fellas?
All that.
It's a Friday night. We here finally, yo. How y'all feeling, man?
Shit.
I'm high as hell.
Yeah.
He's high as hell. I'm fucking.
What was that you just rolled up?
I don't know, some lava cake or some shit, but god damn.
I have to. What was that?
Huh?
What was that you said?
He said some lava.
Some lava
cake.
who?
Would you call my mom?
Martian don't even. That's crazy. He don't even smoke anymore.
Nah. He's contact time.
Yeah, I
know. You don't even smoke, fool.
Okay.
Hey man, so I know we just coming off of last weekend. Last weekend was fucking crazy at the Hideaway. You had that bitch jumping.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was, and you know what? That was my first. So for the people who don't know, what kind of music do you do before I even like get into it? Cause
I do bluegrass, a little bit of country. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of psychic. Nah. I do house music.
Word.
Mainly. But also, you know, I dabble in with the hip hop and shit, but mainly house music. That's where it's at with me.
Mm-hmm. And so you've been managing.
Just for a bit, yeah. Martian. I started off this year. Martian believed in me.
Mm-hmm.
He believed in me.
Nah,
for real. He put a lot of faith into me managing him. We've been talking about it for years.
Yeah, me and Tanner, we've been off and on talking about it. Like, hey, bro.
Finally got some following going and said, fuck it, let's go for it, you know. And I think it's been a pretty successful year so far, you know. Whole team put in work this year. Everyone put in work, production wise. You know, playing shows. I hit
Martian and was like, "Yo, what's going on? Are you like, did you get a deal or something? Like, what's going on?" He's like, "No, fucking Tanner's managing me." I'm like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "You guys been on fucking tour since." I'm like, "You guys don't get tired of like, you guys DJ all over California." All throughout the week and still get up and make it to work on time and shit. Like that's
a struggle.
That's man.
That's one of the struggles, bro. Fucking partying, then after partying, going to sleep at 5 a.m. and still going to work at fucking 8, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Kids on top of it.
And this guy has a whole other fucking spew. Like, you got his kids and he's working a corporate, pretty big job. So.
But it's not like you guys are doing small shows or anything like that neither. These shows are fucking epic as
Hell
shit.
Yeah. They're getting better and better, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. Like, and you know, so last weekend was my first time stepping into that world.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been your homeboy for years, and I've
bro.
already
known
like on the. You always come to the hip hop side, but I've never came to that side of the world before. You feel me? So going to that show, it was definitely a fucking vibe, bro.
Yeah.
I had fun as fuck, bro.
Shout out Lowen. I'm gonna shout out Lowen because they stay putting
Shout out
on.
Lowen.
Yeah,
That's
Lowen.
Animal and
right?
Husky. Shout out Animal and Husky.
Yeah.
They stay putting in the good
people,
work.
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Some good people.
Some good
man.
guys.
That was dope, bro. That shit. You guys had the Hideaway jumping, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Hideaway like that.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
It has a different vibe because you know the Hideaway used to not be like that. It was more
used to be
like
more hip-hop.
hip hop club, stuff
Nothing
like
against
that.
hip hop. We love hip hop.
No, no. It's just now it's a different vibe down there on Friday nights. But I mean, it's turning out good. Like I said, Lowen's doing it, and then now our boy Danny's doing it with
Danny's doing
Discotheque.
Shout out Danny.
So, shout out.
Shout out Danny. Shout out Paco. Shout out Corey. Shout out all the homies, bro.
Yes,
We're always in every show thick as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit.
We roll thick.
It's all about supporting each other, man.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying?
and then but what's dope about that is like the same people you'll see at one of my shows.
For sure.
Like you
Exactly.
guys pull up and you
Yeah.
bring everybody with
Exactly.
you. It's so connected, like, and we haven't. There's so much to like talk about, like the show we did in Riverside.
Oh
before
yeah,
COVID.
right before
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah.
Bro,
You went right,
what
Tanner?
the-
I was there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That was off the muscle. You already had it going, and
I booked you. Remember? Yeah.
You told me to come along and like let's go. Let's run this up.
That was
You
the
feel me?
first show that I seen like locally in IE that was like hip hop and EDM. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right before you was some dubstep food.
Yeah, as DJ, so you're there. Everyone's doing the neon dancing.
Yeah.
The bitches is doing the shit. You feel me? Everyone's like that, and then you got like some niggas in there.
No, for real.
It's like a whole hip hop side of it.
And that venue was like what? It was like next to the museum. I
It was.
think?
It was in-
that's
It was in the museum.
in the museum.
That's crazy. I've never seen.
Performing arts center.
I've never seen like a show like that inside there.
Never.
I've never seen
I
that.
think that was
no.
one of the. I've never seen.
Yeah.
it.
My boys pulled it. Shout out my homie James.
Oh,
Shout out T.
Bro.
Sergio. They pulled that. They pulled
Good
that show
peoples,
together.
them the good
Yeah.
peoples
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, them the homies, man. And like that was the first time we really had like hip hop and like EDM like merged together like that in the city, and we sold that bitch out.
Oh yeah. No, bro.
That was off the muscle in like 2 weeks.
Bro,
2
I
weeks.
still to this day, that was probably like, I'm not gonna say my biggest show, but like, bro, I sold all my merch out that day.
Yeah.
Every piece.
Yeah.
Every piece. I walked
Remember,
out with like
everybody left wearing it.
a couple $100. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That man.
that shit's crazy.
And then we got Stevie to come out too.
Stevie Crooks came
That
out.
came out was a special like surprise guest. That was a fucking moment,
Legend,
bro. Like,
fucking legend.
and it's just unfortunate that COVID happened right after.
Yeah.
Literally the next week.
But like we
For real, it was like that. Yeah, it was like that.
how'd
same-
you guys maintain through COVID without gigs? Like how was that? Because that's what you guys like. You
Well-
guys go crazy with that.
That was before I was managing.
Yeah.
So like, I was just
He wasn't managing me yet.
but during that time there was a lot of underground shit, and I remember that's when I started going to like a lot of like LA underground shit, meeting people out there. Like that's how like we got connected with like Discreet, and then the whole
Yeah.
like, House Supply crew and all those guys. But those guys are dope as fuck too. Shout out. But,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Shout out
Yeah.
Stanley, bro.
Shout out Stanley.
Get his
shout out
tune, bro.
Supply. But yeah, fucking
going
Benny,
up.
Benny, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like during COVID, like all those dudes kept pushing fucking underground, and they kept the scene alive pretty much. And then when everything opened back up, then it was their turn to fucking start hitting these venues and shit like that.
Yeah.
But they held it down during COVID. Bro.
During COVID, they were the ones like,
Yeah.
they were the ones like, there was no shows.
That's when like social desert was
Social
coming out. And it was
Desert.
all during COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They throw some fat fucking parties like in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, I used to see your guys' fucking stories. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing on a fucking Wednesday
Yeah.
night? Like, this is the most epic shit I've ever seen. And you know what, bro? Like, if we can still, I wanna still like merge the two again.
Oh,
bro.
forever. I'll forever be like,
Like, I remember we've talked about it. Like, we're gonna go on tour one day together. And once we
two
get there-
separate tours. Like, bro, I'm gonna see you in Australia.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you feel
saying?
me? Like that's just gonna be fire. So I got some like since I wanna get people more familiar with you guys. Like I wanna start with like your background, Tanner. Like how'd you come up? How'd you get into the music scene? How'd you like? What made you like start going crazy and doing this, bro?
I've been fucking listening like house and shit since like 2010. I think my first event ever was at the last EDC in LA.
Damn,
So
that's ancient.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of motherfucking shows and a lot of raves and shit like that. But I don't
When did
know.
that start?
Fuck, what else? 16?
Oh,
15,
so it's been
16?
It's been a.
But then at the same time, like, I wasn't just going to EDC and all that. I was going to pay dues. I was going to rock the bells. Like,
Oh yeah, rock the
you
bells,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? I wasn't just one genre. I was all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just cut real quick. Like, just,
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel like
Cut
that's
me
why
down.
like I fuck with him so hard because like I could meet him on a hip hop level, but I could also meet him in the EDM level. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I remember that's like fuck when like Black Hippie first came out, like
Black
2010.
Hippie,
I remember I was
yeah.
listening to Black Hippie like 2010. Like that was before Section 80. Like
Yeah,
before that. That's
that was
one of my favorite albums ever. But that was before that album got dropped. And then I remember fucking when Nip came out with the Marathon
Yeah,
mixtape. That's forever. Like
Monumental moment.
man, that's like
2010.
one of my fucking like favorite fucking mixtapes, albums, whatever, all
Classic,
time. Like
bro.
man, that
all time.
rest in peace, Nip. You know what I'm
R.I.P.
saying?
R.I.P. Nick.
You know, fucking, but yeah, and then, I don't know, I just fucking started going, like I said, going to pay dues, rock the bells, and then I started hanging out with, No Limit, and fucking eventually, and then of course my nigga Willie, and then we got linked in with Archer and Corey, and then Archer ended up fucking being, Dom, and he did, West Side Love 2 album, album cover.
That's it, yeah.
Shout out Archer, my big
Shout
bro.
out Archer, man.
Archer 1, I love you,
Shout
baby.
out.
But yeah, man, and then and then he like showed us the fashion game, and like, man, that's crazy. I mean, I remember
What's his brand?
Oracle Dynasty,
Oracle
but
Dynasty.
no, I mean, no, but he's got others. He's
Like, what else is he
he's the creator for fucking Section 8. You know what I'm
Section
saying?
I've been seeing
I
Section
believe
8.
he's co-owner. I believe, yeah. Section 8 is partially his shit, man. And, just a lot of things. He's done. He's just, man. He's all over the place, bro. Like I said, he's like a fucking LA legend. But it's crazy. But like he showed. I mean, for me personally, he showed me a lot of shit out there. Like
Kind of gave you that tour from being
Yeah,
from out here.
yeah,
You
exactly.
did that LA, having that LA homie.
Right,
is
right,
important
exactly.
to
Man,
get
that's
around
just
LA. When you
crazy.
from out here, you just trying to get out
Yeah.
there. You don't know what the fuck to
Right,
do, bro.
right.
Like, my first few times going to LA.
Me, Corey would go on more missions with him than me. Like, man, there's some crazy motherfucking
Shout out Corey,
times.
man.
No, but yeah,
That's
fucking.
dope, bro.
But yeah, man, fucking just that, and then, like I said, like during COVID, we all just started like kicking it more. Then
Is that when you guys kind of like?
pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot
Like,
of-
when we were
okay.
start, like I feel like towards like December, like 2020, fucking. I think we all went to like a show together, and then we really started talking about it, and then.
It was that one show in San Bernardino, huh?
Oh, fuck the Salty Splatoon.
It was like a biker bar, bro.
Yeah, the Salty Splatoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. But yeah, that was it right there for me. I feel like, and then you guys just started like getting more shows booked, and then of course Connor. Like if Connor was gonna ever do anything with this, of course I was gonna be like right there by his hip. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I'm
So
glad
if
to
I-
see him.
Hell yeah, he's
See him
growing.
do his
He's
thing,
got a lot
too,
more to
man.
go. He ain't
he's
there
doing
yet.
it.
So, but no, definitely. Of course, like I knew Connor was in this, and then he started taking it more seriously. So I was like, all right, cool. And then, me and Marsh talked about it. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I can manage your bookings. That shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I'm not downplaying it at all. Like I'm not at all downplaying it.
But you have to be a dude with some type of connections. You have to be around.
Oh,
That's
for
not-
sure, exactly.
It's not easy to do.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not like you can just sit there at home and like book. No, you got to go out there with these fools and like meet, socialize. You got
You
to
have to do
fucking.
like, I would say like this, almost the same amount of hustle, because like I'm hustling music, but he's hustling my music in a sense. Like, okay, Martian does this, he does this.
Right.
You should book him because of this. You know what I'm saying? So that
I'm out there marketing for him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
That's dope, bro. So, cause I never knew that. I just knew that you were managing him, and I remember that was kind of a new thing. I was like, oh, that's dope. So I'm hearing some of this shit for the first time too.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, so that's real dope. You
and
guys
then
running it up.
and then we got I hit up the dudes from Madhouse, Eddie. Shout out Eddie, fucking dope
Shout
ass
out Eddie.
dudes. They have the pattern bar right there on lock, and then they do they let people throw shows there, and they're very professional about it, the way they go about it, and it's a dope ass vibe right there. It's and it's free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyone that goes, it's free. It gets the capacity quick, but when it gets jumping in there, you know what I'm saying? So
that's fire.
When
we started throwing our own shows
when
there.
TANNER
this
throws
year.
a show there, bro, we always have it cracking, bro.
Stupid.
Yeah, that shit's
I
dope.
gotta
We
pull,
pull up there.
And you know what?
Pattern
After
bars
going
is
to this
better.
last one last weekend, I'm pulling up. Is it y'all be all over the place?
Yeah.
You guys be in the desert. Then you'll be in a fucking rooftop in downtown LA.
Hell yeah.
Then you'll be in San Diego. Then
Yeah.
you'll randomly be in DTR.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are always on the move, and I'm trying to keep up with you guys, man. But that seemed
Nah,
like
shit, we all in this together, my
Man,
boy.
Honestly,
always,
yeah, we're on, bro. You
always.
know how it goes.
so Martian, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so you've been. I've known you since about 2013, bro. And
No,
like we
bro.
probably no since high school. So
Yeah,
wait, hold on.
yeah.
We started doing music
Uh-huh.
since 2013.
Yeah.
Like 20, even a little bit before that. Matter of fact, but I just specifically remember 2013 us being at your crib and shit and doing a lot of music, and you were just getting into the EDM stuff.
Yeah.
And I would walk into the session thinking we're about to do some rap shit, and he's in there. I was like, what the fuck is this thing on? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because there's a switch that just goes on and off. Like, what was it that made you like kind of do that? Go dabble in both, like, cause you kill the hip hop shit and then you're fucking.
I mean,
crazy.
you already know. Like, first and foremost, I love hip hop, bro. Like, that's my shit.
But he produced a bunch of joints for me too.
I love hip hop. Like, hip hop is number one to me. You know, that's where I started.
Yeah.
I did all that.
This is him right here.
I'm interested in your mind, your hustle and your grind. Your chain combined, I got you
flexing all the time. Alright. I just had to let y'all know. Y'all know who the fuck it is now, you feel me? But go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, bro. No, I've always, hip hop is always number one for me. Grew up off of it, obviously. But at the same time, maybe like 11 years old, 12 years old, I started getting into EDM, aside from hip hop as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been in both genres, but I never got the confidence to actually produce EDM music because it's way harder, like 1,000 times harder. You're making a whole fucking song out of sounds rather than me just making a beat
Drops
and
and
you
all
rap
that.
over it. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen some of your tracks in the studio. I'm like, holy shit.
The tracks, right? Like,
Holy shit! It looks like you're recording Kendrick.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, but it's just like sounds.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
that's
sounds.
crazy. Okay.
So no, yeah, like I just just started making music. The funny thing is like this is gonna buy me in the future if I ever get big. I used to make fucking dub shit. Dub shit.
So
Dub shit. No, only reason why I used to make that shit because like it has a similar drum pattern to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of an easier transition to make dubstep music because
Is
it's
that
like
do
kick,
people talk shit about
snare.
dubstep?
Bro, dubstep it's gonna bite me in the eye. That's just cringy.
Oh yeah.
That shit cringy. That shit cringy.
It depends on what kind of dubstep.
I like the old school,
Like
Rusko, Caspa, Borgord, all those foods.
Yes.
08 to like 2010.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like there is some respectable
But
shit,
like I don't know,
but it got really weird.
I feel like I get a headache if I listen to it too much. Oh shit, my headphones.
Yeah, no, it got really weird. But
But
yeah,
what was like the moment though you knew, like, oh, I'm something special. Like this is what I'm gonna do.
shit.
Cause I feel like there was just like a transition where it went from
I feel like
I'm doing it, then like, oh.
I feel like that moment hit me like way later within my like musical career. Like in the beginning, I was just making shit cause like just for fun. It never really was like okay. Actually, you know what? It hit me one time. This is like three or 4 years ago. I walked into Sonora Grill. Shout out Sonora Grill.
Shout out Sonora Grill.
Sonora.
I was in Sonora Grill. I was eating with the homie Khalil. We're eating, and then someone comes up to me. I just dropped a house track, and like I thought it was butt. Someone comes up to me and was like, "Yo, you're Martian." Shook my hand. He's like, "You just dropped Whoop De Woo." I was like,
Holy
"Yeah,
shit.
I did just drop Whoop De Woo."
Yeah. Oh shit.
And I was like, "Okay." Like people fuck with it.
That's like one of those moments
Bro,
you'll
that
never
shit-
forget. You'll never forget that,
That shit
bro.
made me
It's
feel like a
special moment.
superstar.
I thought you were gonna say he walked up to you and hit you with his Sonora dog.
He was like, nah, that shit was dope. Like he gave me shit like that. Hey, little shit like that gave me inspiration and more like more drive. But yeah,
That's dope.
That's
bro.
basically.
So out of like all these shows, fellas, like, what's the best venues? What's like the best venue? to
Pattern
perform?
Bar's a good bar.
I love Pattern Bar.
Where's that at?
Downtown LA. Downtown LA.
What else did I play? Actually, Mezcal was
Mezcal's
for low
dope.
end.
Mezcal's dope.
That shit was
Man,
dope.
that was a dope ass show.
BTO.
That was a
was
dope ass
dope.
show. I want to say we haven't even got there yet. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of dope venues.
Oh, there is. There's still, bro. We're like scratching. Like,
yeah, like
we're still scratching.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the big dope venues, like we're trying to get there.
Okay.
We're still scratching.
Okay, so top 3 producers. First. I want to know top 3 producers in your world, and I want to know top 3 producers in my world.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Me first.
You first.
Okay.
You first.
In EDM.
EDM first.
All right. So, okay. My favorite producer in EDM is gonna be Chris Lorenzo.
Okay.
Off tops, and then I like Chris Lake. It's generic, but Chris Lake's crazy.
Chris Lake.
Chris Lorenzo, Chris Lake, and then I don't know, bro. This is hard because there's so many genres, bro. There's so many genres. I don't know. Oh, Flume.
Okay,
It's Flume.
Flume.
Flume is like everyone's at least top 10, top 5, bro.
That's dope.
But hip hop, bro.
Hip hop, top 3 hip hop producers.
Number 1's Kanye West.
Oh,
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
All right.
Okay.
Number
That's
2, probably Chase the Money. His name is
Okay.
Chase the Money. And then the 3rd one, probably Zaytoven.
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 Oh.
You gonna say Zaytoven? Yeah, Zaytoven.
That's dope. What about you, Tanner?
Fuck.
EDM first.
EDM
top 3.
first. Oh man. Producing wise, I would have to say. And Camel Fat producing wise, fucking.
Camel Fat's sick.
Yeah, Camel Fat.
That's sick.
Man, there's so fucking many, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's hard. That's extremely hard.
If you had to only pick a top 3 that you can listen to forever.
Oh man.
Oh, wait. Mine's Chris Lorenzo, Chris Lake, and Matroda.
All right.
What?
Nah, it's too late. You forgot, homie.
Yeah,
Nah, bro, he not your favorite, dog.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't count it no more, bro.
No.
Nah, just
Yeah, so I would say Camel Fat for sure, top up there at the top 3. The other 2, I'd fucking fuck. Fuck.
It's hard, huh?
It's very hard. Like producing wise, like what a fucking like one album that you can sit there and just listen to and not get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I could listen to a lot of Carl Cox without getting
Carl
tired.
Cox.
Carl Cox for sure.
That's the OG legend.
That's like OG shit. And then I'm digging through the files right now.
Yeah.
Like, I got floppy
this
disks.
the third, and this the third.
All
This the
right.
third one. So
Bro, you
this
don't
is
know
four.
how hard this is. Remember,
Yeah,
these are
for ED
all producers.
Yeah, like
Hip-hop
EDM is
like
different.
Artists.
Yeah.
You know,
Hip-hop's
like these
easier.
are all producers.
Oh, so yeah, there's all producers.
Everyone's a
Oh,
producer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
I don't know. I do listen to a lot of Cerez D, and I finally got to see him last Saturday. And man,
How was it?
That was a fucking journey, bro.
Yeah.
Or no. I would say that, or fucking. I love Test Pilot too. Test Pilot as a producer is
This
fucking.
fool got me into Test Pilot.
Yeah, Test Pilot. Okay, I say Test Pilot.
Okay, dope.
And then hip hop. Top 3. I like Mixed by Ali. Mixed by Ali.
Okay.
I mean, he's done all
Yeah.
TDE shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You can't go wrong with
Oh,
that.
yeah, for sure.
That shit thumps.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely Zaytoven. Like fucking. I remember Beast Mode 2,
Beast
Future
Mode.
B. All the keys, all the piano
Zaytoven.
keys he hits in that shit.
He's literally fucking Beethoven when he makes the beat, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
for
fucking
sure.
keys that you don't even know are there.
That's crazy.
He's crazy.
For
That's
sure.
crazy, bro. That's dope as fuck.
And then I got one more. Fuck, that's
Scott Storch.
Scott Storch is hard, but
No, Scott Storch is hard.
He's fire.
He made Dr. J shit. Like some of Dr. J shit.
yeah, that's true. Producing wise, hip hop. So I named Mixed by Ali. I got Zaytoven. Third one, man. There's so many in hip hop though too. Like,
I know.
man. Bitch, I'm high as hell.
He about to say himself.
Myself. Nah, fuck.
Look,
Shout out Timberland. Timberland got slapped.
He said Lil Debbie his third. Shout out Lil Debbie.
Shout out Capozzi.
She got on my man's head. She pressed the homie Martian. She pressed my nigga shit, bro.
Shit, I mean, can't go wrong with Dre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Dre.
That's a legend, bro.
That's
for
a
sure,
legend.
like, I feel like in that, just having that Dre stamp is like important.
Yeah.
For sure. Just being for like, I don't know. I feel like having that would be dope, but like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I like to ask like people I have up here that like I have a bunch of questions that kind of like let the people get to your fans watching. Let's get them more familiar with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some advice that you wish you could give yourself 10 years ago? Like, what would you tell the younger Martian?
10 years ago.
Yeah.
My advice would be to stop turning the fuck up as much as I did. I turned up way less, and that's it. If I would have been way more focused 10 years ago, bro.
You think the litness took away from like
it did
everything? Because I know, because I've been there with you.
I'll go, yeah, bro. You've been with me. Like,
yeah.
I'll go like 2-3 weeks without making a record, and I'm like,
and that's definitely something like important for like the younger people watching that are like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Spend your time. Like, don't wait till you start feeling the pressure in your late 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, make sure you just get up and do that shit while you got the fresh legs, and you know what I'm saying, like that you want to just run with that.
Like, have fun, turn the fuck up, but like limit yourself, bro. Bro, we used to get fucked like every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's been wild.
That's why now I feel like the old head. Like, I'll be turning up all the homies, and then I'm always someone that's like, oh, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah,
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like you get back home and like you'll be in the stew.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, you know,
sure.
we kind of like just gotta prioritize, because it's like we have where we want to be in our head, and it's like now when the more time you spend not doing that, the longer it's gonna take.
Exactly.
And those young years where you should be out there.
You're out there procrastinating.
Running and gunning. Don't procrastinate.
You're procrastinating over there.
What's something you would tell the younger Tanner 10 years ago? What's some advice you would give yourself?
That you don't have as much time as you think you do.
Yep.
You don't have
that's a good one, bro.
You don't have as much
You
time
don't
as
have
you
as
think
much
you do.
time.
Off
You
top.
really don't. It's hitting me now hard as fuck. Like, I'm trying to crank records out.
Oh.
I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, bro, I'm pushing already. Like, I'm getting up there.
You pushing up.
I just start cranking shit out.
Yeah, man. Just fucking make shit. I would have told myself, just make shit happen quicker than you did. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait so long to fucking make moves.
And it's like, I know it's like you're like telling your older self that, but it's like I feel like we have to go through some of the trials and tribulations of what we did.
I learned a lot.
Because imagine being popping at like 21, 22. I don't think we.
I learned a lot though.
Yeah,
I learned a lot, with all this bullshit that I did.
So us being from Moval and coming up in this music industry, you know what I'm saying, and that right there coming off of that, I want to know like what are like the pros and cons from being out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like a bittersweet feeling being from Moval. There's sometimes I'm like, fuck Moval, and then sometimes I'm like, bro, I love my city. Like,
of course,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would say like a bittersweet would be like, okay, you know that you're from a place that like no one really knows, so you have like a chance to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like you yourself, if you really like dug yourself deep and you just fucking focus, you could be like the prodigy of the city. You know what I'm saying? That's a pro. Because
there's still a lot of opportunity.
There's so much room that you could be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But a con is like, this is where I grew up. This is where all my homies are. This is where a lot of my family is. So like, I could get easily distracted.
Hey, run it up, married to the game, honey, matrimony, Martian on the beat, why you sleeping on me? I'ma slide through when your bitch lonely. Hey, I been turned up, we gon' pull up, ain't no sleeping on me. I'm the man, nigga, make 10 bands, I'm scam, nigga. I been blacking out with no Zans, nigga. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm famous and they all on me. I get money, I get gold. We ain't had nothing, so I need a mo. Lost in the street, my heart's on cold. I never been, I never fold. Shooters with me, give me one reason, they gon' let it go. Came a long way, nobody knows. When I'm in the studio, don't answer my phone. Airplane mode, these Balenci don't step on my toes. Bitch, I get lit, I lose control. I'm in the trap, I do the ain't gon' let it go.
Y'all look beautiful in the motherfucker. Yeah, what's happening? You feel me? Hey, this my best friend right here, DJing for me. He's been DJing for me since like 2013. So, you feel me? Shout out DJ Martian, you feel me?
Hey, shawty got that wet. Aquafina, shawty got that wet. Aquafina, shawty got that wet. Aquafina, I can take you places. You gon' need a visa. I'm trapping like Paulo. She my lil Tata. 50 Gucci Prada. That pussy drill like water. Got that wet. Aquafina, shawty got that.
Questions for y'all, you feel me? Because I want the listeners and the viewers to really understand, like, let's see another side of you gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Like, people especially with what you guys do, there's no you put all your emotion into the music, into the beat. There's no words, there's no lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So like, this is a time for your fans to kind of see another side of you, you know what I'm saying? And like, so like, I wanna know, like, what are like some of your, what is something like, what is a failure and what did you learn from it? What is an experience you had that you felt bummed about, if it was a bad show or bad business, something that changed your perception on music, and you know how to, like, you learn from it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we as artists, we have that one bad relationship or one bad contract or something that just made you change directions and you learn from it. What was one of those moments for you, bro?
That's a good question. Through like the level of going up the ladder, you're always gonna come in with situations that like try to knock you back a couple steps on that ladder, you know?
Yeah.
And it's happened to me already countless times. That's why I'm on that, like I explained to you earlier, like, I'm not hoping for the worst, but like, I'm already in my mindset for like, whatever, if the worst happens, I'm already like,
it's cool,
you know what I'm saying? But no, there's been several situations where, you know, shows, weird bookings, not TANNER bookings, no, not TANNER bookings, weird bookings,
like how, just bad business,
just like definitely bad business. There's been certain circumstances where it's like, see, I don't want to disrespect no one.
Hell no. What are you talking about? I booked the shit show.
No. These are none of his shows. This is back when I was still booking my own shit.
No, but I did book a shit show.
Okay, I'll let him talk about. But before me and TANNER, I've been doing shows since 2018. And you know, I've been in situations where it's like really bad managing, really bad business, and you know, just peeping game and understanding like, okay, I have to take this shit show, or I have to do this, you know what I'm saying? It's
kind of like just a part of paying dues.
Exactly.
But that's so much fucking.
But you gotta go through that, like,
it is what it is.
You gotta go through that, and you gotta go through being the guy who opens up for nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's no one there. You gotta be that guy.
How has that like made you who you are? Like, what is that transformed?
Just like, I'm looking at the guys that are like who I'm looking up to, and I'm like, I want to be like that one day. And I'm thinking like, they didn't get there overnight. They opened up. I've heard stories of fucking Skrillex, one of the biggest artists in the community, playing for fucking the bartenders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you gotta pay your dues, but definitely that shit just, it's like a bittersweet moment. It's like, okay, I'm here, I gotta do this, but it's part of the process. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of just gotta go through.
You just gotta.
It's unfortunate, like, cause it's frustrating, bro. Bad business, fucking lame ass promoters.
People not paying you. Like, you're chasing people down for money.
And it's like, people don't understand that we gotta make that trip to LA.
Exactly.
We're from Mobile, so
man,
it's like when you get to LA and then you don't get paid, it's like, man, I need my paper. Like, what's something that you've learned, like, in your time managing and in your time being in the scene? Like, what's some bullshit that you've had to encounter that you learned from?
Man, I don't know, just messing with fucking weirdos, you know what I'm saying? Fucking
shady people.
Shady people, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of shady people that... just be, like, true and honest. That's how I see it, you know? Yeah. I feel like I'm a fucking honest-ass guy.
Yeah.
So, like, if everyone, like, treated each other equal like that, there would be no issues. Like, you wouldn't have to sit there, like you said, chase money, people down for their money. Like, I've never really had a money issue like that. But, I hear stories about it all the time, like about people not getting paid for, you know, promised money.
A gig and you
I mean, I've even done some promoting, you know, and I was supposed to get paid and I didn't, but I just, you know, wrote it off. It's like, fuck it, like I'm not gonna sit there and be salty. But I'm just not gonna fuck with those people anymore, you know. Yeah.
I don't knock the whole like process, like I said, like you're gonna do countless unpaid gigs.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna do countless unpaid gigs, countless.
For
you know what I'm saying? I don't knock that, but it's when it's business already set up.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes.
And then it doesn't fall through.
Right,
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. No,
you know?
Definitely.
So it's just, you know, you're stepping into a tank full of sharks. That's how you gotta see it.
It's a lot of people trying to.
And you're a fish. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like that's how it is. But I feel like that's how every game is. That's how the rap game is.
Right. It's just interesting hearing it from you, like your guys' perspective, because it's exactly the same. You already know the trials and tribulations about what I've been through. You've been there right with me, so it's like,
fuck, I should have to go chase someone down for my money. You know what I'm saying?
Or you pay for something and don't get what you receive.
Right.
You pay for your service and like you don't get it on the back end the correct way. It's very and you know, I know it could probably be worse, and so I'm glad we went through some of these steps ahead of time and learned that, bad business, shady motherfucker. I'm not gonna fuck with them. I know what these kind of people are. You could just, it's like a sixth sense, like they're gonna be bullshit. Like, I already know. You could tell. But like, what's somebody for the people watching? Like, what's some advice you would give to some of your fans and to some of the inspiring artists that do what you guys do? You know, what can you tell the 18, 19, 20-year-olds, you know, the younger generation, like even people older? I don't give a fuck if you're 40 and you're just trying to DJ. Like, what's some advice that you would give to your viewers trying to learn something?
I would tell them the same thing that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna take this own advice myself. I'm still doing it. Just stay focused. Like, I feel like every artist should say that. Like, everyone that's giving an interview to tell the younger crowd, you should literally just stay focused. If you're staying focused to like okay, I want to be the next fucking Chris Lake or whatever, you're not gonna get there bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. And I'm still living through that right now. Stay focused. I'm doing this interview. We just did a show. I'm about to drop a track soon. I'm doing a fucking, you know, for Countdown New Year's Eve. I'm entering in that shit. So I'm just trying to stay focused.
You were just telling me, bro. And it's like that's dope, because that's something like I preach too. You have to stay focused, because that's a big part of consistency. And without consistency in this game, bro, no matter what you do, whatever kind of business you run and whatever you do, you gotta be consistent. You gotta live this shit. You gotta sacrifice everything.
Like, LeBron's not LeBron because, you know what I'm saying?
He's been kicking
These big shooters are not the big shooters because they just woke up one day and they could shoot like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta work for it.
You gotta
They're
work.
consistent. They're focused.
What's somebody you would tell some advice to coming up? Like,
invest, bro. Whatever it is, whether it's invest financially, and for me, main part would be invest financially, or invest your time, or you know yourself into maybe school. Just invest yourself into something, but financially for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Like, say if I was like 21 and I bought like a sick ass TDJ jack. I mean, maybe I didn't fuck with it, but then I could have gave it to Connor or something like that. He would have to fucking ask nobody to, you know, for decks to practice on or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Invest in something. You know, invest wisely. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that, listeners? Find something you fucking love to do, and invest in it. Invest your time. Invest your money. Invest the love. Invest everything you need to do in something, because like you gotta find a purpose.
And that goes for everything.
Everything.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, focus, like I'm saying, bro. That's with everything.
Right. You trying to get that new promotion at work?
You gotta invest your time and invest yourself into it.
And learn. You gotta learn. You might have to learn something else in the game that no one's finna teach you.
Right.
And you gotta spend that. You gotta invest that little bit of a little bit of time and that extraness just to get to the next level,
sure,
yo. So this applies to everything, not just music.
Not just
everybody,
music,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
Like you gotta invest and put your heart into it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and there's no age limit on it neither.
Right.
And you know, I just want to make sure I let the youngins know. You feel me? That are watching, like, yo, stay on it.
For sure. Stay on it.
And even if you older, hey, stay on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
One thing, boom,
Yeah.
everything could change for
Right,
you. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like, you know, like, so you just gotta keep running it up. And so Martian, like, we have songs. You did a lot of beats on the McDuff Show. You did Kawhi. You did Waste My Time. You did March 19th. You did, what else did you do? What else did you do? There was like 4 or 5 of them.
No. It's nothing with the F, I think. Bro, I did a lot. I think I did like seven.
Yeah,
seven.
I can't even think about all the songs you did on there. Oh, Fina.
Fina.
You did Fina. That shit's fire.
Fina.
Yeah, that shit was
Fina.
fire. So like, what is your favorite body of work? Like, what's something like, if you had one thing that you're proud of in EDM and in hip hop. So for first time listeners, they know what to go to. Like your favorite EDM joint you released and your favorite hip
That
hop
I've released
joint.
so far, it's what, EDM and then hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Both.
okay.
I want to know both.
So
'cause you be crossing over.
hip hop. So far, like my biggest accomplishment, and I feel like I'm super proud of, is obviously our tape, bro. Cause like that's where you remember those days. Like I was really in the studio 24/7.
And let me
Like
tell
I was getting
you guys,
stinky.
bro.
Like, bro,
Still are
sitting in
stinky.
the-
I'm still stinky. But bro, we were musty. Like fucking summertime. I had like no
Hot
AC.
bitch. Oh my god.
Like bro, and we had like 2 12-packs. And you know when you're drinking, you get even hotter, bro.
Yeah. And then we were in like cramped in like your girl's room.
My girl's room at the time.
Like
And,
I know she was
Family was tripping. We had to keep the noise, like, it was a bunch of struggle bullshit, but it
was
came
fun
out.
as fuck.
It was fun, bro. Like,
we did Vivid, we did Vivid, like
Pedro, shout out Pedro.
Shout out Pedro. And I want to get Pedro on
Pedrini.
here, like you know, I gotta get my mans on here and chop it up about
But-
it also.
So that's my hip hop. EDM. My favorite track so far is that I've done that I'm really proud of is the remix I did, the Telepathy remix. Because bro,
You played that for me. Yeah.
Still to this day, it's getting a lot of traction, and like I'm really like happy and grateful for that shit.
You know what's crazy? We think our newest shit's gonna be the shit that blow us up, but
Bro, I dropped
Yeah.
Telepathy like 8 months ago, and I check my SoundCloud every day, and it's still the track that's going. It's going up.
Come on, it's crazy.
And I'm like,
that's crazy.
Like I'm already bored of the damn track. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're over it.
I'm
but
already bored.
Everybody loves it.
yeah, like that still has the most downloads, still gets the most plays every day. So I'm like that's one really good
That's dope.
accomplishment. Yeah,
That's dope.
that I have.
Tanner, if you could manage anybody,
Ooh, that sounds tough.
who would you manage? Who would you like want to go on a tour with? You're the man doing everything. You're the man. Like who would you want to manage? If you could have one person.
Shakira.
That's dope.
Hips don't lie.
That's dope though.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, that's still like.
Hell no, I would love to go on tour.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's dope. I'll
She's worldwide, bro. You're in Korea.
Yeah.
You're in Korea. You're in Taiwan with her.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, he's serious.
I don't know. I feel like being like a tour manager for like a band like Blink-182 would have been fucking.
That would be
so
fucking sick.
fun. Like back in
Rockstar-
like back in 1999 or 2000. Like
That'd be
man,
No
fucking
doubt.
sick.
Some no doubt shit.
That'd be fire.
What's the
I
funny?
don't know. I'd be trying to do her.
She was hot back in no doubt. Ooh. But that's dope. So you would like so
Hell
like
yeah,
that,
something like
kinda-
that. You know what I'm saying? That would have been sick.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. All right, so I want to like this still like there's still like some there's still like I'm big on like just this show. I want to the McDuff show's all about getting the people who don't normally have a chance to hear you guys like speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm here to like give people a platform. Like, what is something like you guys would like? What is something you guys could tell your fans right now? You feel me? What do they have to look forward to from you guys in the years to come, in the weeks to come, in the days to come? And I know.
Well, you know, I'm a producer, so fucking tracks, hella tracks, shows. But coming soon, I'm about to drop some new shit in December. I was gonna drop this month, but I'm stacking tracks. Like I've been telling Tanner since like June. Like I went ghost from social media as well. I did all that, and I just was in the lab. Now I'm back outside, but I'm just stacking tracks. Like I have like
making some more merch for you, like little.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
bro.
you guys need some
People
more
been
merch.
I've been like you've been telling me, but like a lot of people have been telling me like, hey, like what's up? You did a merch run in 2019. Like what's up? Some hats, some fucking a shirt, something.
I still have my Martian shirt is so faded now.
You have it, huh? You have it.
I
Yeah.
have like two
I still
of
have
them,
mine
bro.
with the red stitching.
Yeah, I have the See,
But yeah, music, shows, and
you about to drop something this week, right?
I'm aiming for it, but I gotta. It's a lot of like when you drop music, I don't just I can't just put shit out. So it has to go through like.
It has to be ready.
Like the tracks are done, bro. I have like 15 songs done, but they have to come out accordingly. Labels, signing paper, release dates. So I can't really say like, oh, I'm gonna just drop. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping to drop within a week, but it's looking like December.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
We got some work. We back in the studio.
Oh, we're back.
We got some joints too.
We got some songs.
Ain't nobody heard, and there's some bangers. We got some bangers.
Yeah.
What was the thing that attracted you, Tanner, to this whole shit, to this whole lifestyle? What was it like for you that was like, I'm gonna be a part of this?
I just want to help everybody grow.
This is a good guy, by the way.
I
a good guy.
I really don't ask for anything in return. Like, as everyone's manager right now, like I'm not in here to like, gain any dollars. I got my primary job. I'm just here to help everybody else, grow as a team. That's what I want. Like, and I want to grow with you guys. I'm in here the same shit. So, like I said, I'm over here trying to plant flowers with all of us. Watch them grow. You know what I'm saying? Growing trees.
Yeah,
And that's another reason why like I really fuck with Tanner, because Tanner's like, it's real authentic. It's not like I could go get a manager, but they're gonna be like, okay, well I need whoop-de-woo, I need this much or this much from every, you know what I'm saying? But Tanner's doing it organically. He's like, he can say that like, okay, if we do and we will get to some really good success, he can say like, oh, I was really with him.
Yeah, and I preach that too. I was talking about that in the last podcast. It's like, you got to stay with the people you came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Came up, out now, available on all streaming platforms. Let me plug that. But you got to stick around with the people you came up with, because like those are the people that are gonna guide you and steer you right.
For
And you
sure.
guys have built this together. Like it wouldn't make no sense for Martian to blow up and then fuck Tanner and then get with some dude who doesn't have his best interest, who doesn't know his fucking tendencies.
But,
all that is important.
On the flip side, like if someone could like show him a better interest and like up his game,
and
more
then
than
someone
I could,
above you would step. So
I'd like
you would step out the way.
Hell yeah, but
That's right.
that shit. No, that's off top.
Yeah.
If that happens, and it probably is, to be honest with you. Fuck that. Run that shit.
And you would still be there.
Hell yeah.
You would still be there. It's not like you would
Stop
never.
some amenities over here.
Just
No, I'm not even.
everywhere.
No, for
Everything.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
No, bro. No, I would never ever try to fucking. Don't ever let me get in the way of you. Going to that next level. Hell no.
And that's just like hypothetical.
I'd be ashamed if you. I'd be ashamed if you didn't do that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
one thing I remember, I always preached to you,
Uh-huh.
and I told him a couple times. I'm like, bro, if one of us go up, you know what I'm saying?
We all go up.
We all go up.
We all
Yeah,
reach
but
Valhalla.
that's the beauty in this shit. Like we have to work as a team. This is not like going back to the show we did. That's still like one of the highlights of my whole career. Just we sold it out. Like we had to sneak people in, and that was just off the muscle of us promoting for 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
For sure.
The world is literally in our hand, and it's like we have to like stick together. We're 2 completely different genres. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys are up here right now, and it's dope because it's like it's giving people another insight to like what's really going on in Moreno Valley. There's a whole. It's not just hip hop.
Right.
It's not. There's a lot of art. There's a lot of people being influenced.
I wanna dabble back into when you said like, oh, like this is a hater, or like I forgot who said it. Something about like, oh, there's a lot of haters out here.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember up until we dropped our tape, that's when I first officially started getting other producers within the city were like, bro, fuck this food, like Martian shit, like with you. And I remember that because that was my first time ever experiencing a hater. So that was just something that I thought like randomly like.
And you know what? That's how you knew you was doing something right.
Oh yeah.
That's how you knew you was doing something right.
He's
bro,
watching you. He's watching you.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
You gave me a view.
People like it's like you can hate all you want, but you're still clicking on it and you're watching it.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit
You're
was-
still gonna watch it because it's dope.
Hell
You're
yeah.
still gonna click on the song. I don't care how much you
We're
hate
still
me.
cool.
Yeah, you're like,
we
you just
cool.
fucking suck. Like, it's not my fault you fucking suck. Like, you know, we're out here trying to. It's all about like, it's about operating operating off of positivity.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? You can't operate off that negative shit. And I just feel like a lot of the people in Moville, like, it's almost unbelievable to think that people are actually doing stuff. Doing some big shit. The shit we're doing is legendary, and I don't even think we understand it yet. It'll hit us later down the line.
I still little homie myself.
Yeah,
And I
you
told
gotta,
you about that.
you gotta like.
I little homie myself.
Bitch, be humble.
Yeah.
Sit down. You know what I'm saying? You have to, and it's like at the same time though, it's like we've been working so hard all these years and manifesting this and putting in the hours, the blood, the sweat, the tears into this shit, and it's just like. For someone to hate or to talk shit down on it, it's a little bit bumming. It kind of bums you out a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, this shit is dope. I'm having fun.
That's where the ego kicks in, like.
And you need a little. You do need a little.
You need a little like.
But it's like at the same time, I've seen people get carried away with it, and it's you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You gotta relax. Like ain't nobody.
At the end of the day, I still think I'm ass. I'm still, in my eyes, I'm still shit.
Shit.
You trying to.
I'm still shit, bro. Like I'm still shit. I know that sounds negative, but it's like
It's kind of
you keep that mindset that like, you know, it's not like a negative thing. Like, okay, I'm ass, I'm trash. Like, no, I know I can make music.
You're just humbling yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to just keep the bar like, bro, I'm still grounded. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like this of myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You definitely have to keep yourself hungry. There's
Right.
like every artist, there's that invisible chip on your shoulder, and you gotta keep that. You gotta and you gotta just like. It's difficult being from Moreno Valley. It's an uphill grind for us. We're not in the city. We're a little bit outside the city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to do a lot more training. We have to do a lot more. Everything we do, we have to do a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what makes us special. As artists from out here, that we're putting in the work, and like it's only gonna be solidified once we kick those doors down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we on the way to doing that, man. And I think that's special, and I'm glad people are like able to see like another side of Moreno Valley. Like you guys are like legends in this shit.
I was just telling you, what was this? We had a phone call in like May where we both tapped back in, and I was telling you, I was like, bro, I'm starting to get views, like I'm starting to like get traction. But I told you, like, I'm not even really too like, I'm appreciative and I'm happy about it. But my other side kicks in, like don't look at that.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about that.
Don't even pay attention.
Don't pay attention to it. Like, I appreciate everyone who's listening to my music, downloading my music, playing my music. Not even my music, who's just supporting me. But at the same time, I'm just like, I gotta like, that you can get cluttered with that. Views and all that stuff that can clutter your mind. You gotta like,
can kind of take away from the art.
Exactly. It could take
definitely can
because
do
like
that.
if you let that get to your head, it's like, oh no, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Like,
oh shit, this is not getting no views. I gotta do this to get these views.
Exactly.
It's not as you gotta trust the process.
Hell yeah.
You have to trust the process, and you know what? And like for the inspiring artists watching right now, it's like you got people up here like us. We're trying to lead the way for the next generation, and we following what the guys did before us. And it's like, don't get too caught up in the social media side.
Yeah,
don't take the art.
Don't get
Keep
too
the
caught
art.
up in social
It's always
media.
about the art first. Never sacrifice your art. Never do anything. Keep the art alive and keep the real shit alive and be yourself. You don't gotta sell out. You don't gotta confine to anything. You can do. There's so many possibilities, and we're in an age with social media. You know what I'm saying?
Shit's like mind control. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
You gotta stay true to yourself.
It could be a dangerous thing. You got to make sure you take care of your mental health, because that definitely weighs down on you. I know I went through a little phase where I felt like coming out of the McDuff Show, out of that era, like that was one of the best times in my music career. It was the best time in my music career. Like everybody was united. We all went up. The streams went crazy, and like coming after that, it was like, you know, post album blues, and it was just like trying to get back to that has been hard. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just something that you kind of get bummed out when you feel like you're putting out your best shit, but continue to put out your best shit, and don't stop putting out your best shit, and don't stop giving, because you know, a year from now, the shit you put out a couple years ago might be the reason you blow up.
Oh yeah.
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? You never know what that moment is. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there anything else you guys would like to tell, like the people watching? Like, any more advice you could tell somebody watching? You know, before we get up out of here, yo.
Mine's just stay focused. And I like that we went back to back, like peanut butter and jelly, bro. Like,
yeah.
What he said.
Who's jelly though?
I'll take peanut butter.
All right, jelly.
I'm peanut butter. I'm focused. Mine's focused, and his was like what? Investing, right? Investing, yeah.
Definitely.
That's a really good combo. And mental health.
And yeah, you guys make sure you stay up on your mental health, and like make sure you. And that's one thing. Like, I want everybody watching the McDuff Show. Like, it might not be music. It might not. You might just have a regular job. You might be a nurse. You might be in construction. Like, I want everybody watching to take something away from this, and like invest in yourself. You know, spend. You know, you gotta invest that time. You know, you gotta put your 10,000 hours. And then once you put your 10,000 hours in, you gotta put a dub in. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta put the 50. It doesn't stop. You always are mastering your craft, and that goes for whatever you guys do out there watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I'm just glad to finally have you fuckers on the show, bro. Thank you guys for coming through, bro. This has been a real like a special moment to finally collide a different genre onto the McDuff Show. And so I'm hoping like everybody watching, like if you're not really into hip hop, you can click on the other videos and get into hip hop. If you guys are just listening to hip hop and you're a fan of me, I hope you guys can click these gentlemen links in the description and start following these guys and see what else is going on in Moreno Valley, because there's some hidden gems out here, and you know, I want to make sure we can expose that to the fucking world, y'all, because this shit is dope. Like, Martian is one of the best fucking producers to ever come out the city, man, bro. Like,
appreciate that,
Hall
bro.
of Famer, bro. Like, you've killed the hip hop shit, bro. You've killed the EDM scene and everything, bro. It's much love to you, gentlemen, y'all. For real. Thank you guys for coming on. And for those who are watching right now, this is my man's Tanner. He's a manager extraordinaire,
dope dude,
mogul. You feel me? Martian, DJ, producer, does everything. These two gentlemen right here are my family, and we're going up from here. Me and Martian got some music coming soon. You know, so we still in the bag, y'all, and I appreciate you guys coming, man.
I appreciate you having me.
I love y'all, man, and you know, click and subscribe and stay up to date with everything, no pressure. And you know, this has been a dope episode. Thank you guys for coming up here, bro. Thank you guys, man. Thank you, bro. And you guys make sure you guys follow and stay up to date with everything going on, y'all. This is episode 7, and it's a wrap, y'all. And we going up. We gonna play some music, and we gonna kick it for a minute. But y'all, peace and love, everybody to watching. Stay up to date with the McDuff Show. Let's get it.